In this video, I discuss what a Georgia Change of Assessment Notice is and what you should do after you receive one. A disclaimer: I am not a lawyer, appraiser, or representative for any tax assessor's office. This video should not be considered official legal, financial, or professional advice. If you need official legal, financial, or professional advice, you should hire a professional to discuss your situation. I am only providing general information based on my personal research, experiences, and opinions. Contact your local tax assessor's office for official, county-specific information. A Georgia Change of Assessment Notice looks very similar to the Annual Assessment Notice. It is essentially a revised assessment notice in response to the tax appeal form that you filed several weeks earlier. The biggest difference is the text in the upper right-hand corner. It will have a new written notice date and a new deadline date for you to file a written continuation of appeal. You will also see in small print that the form is named PT-306C. When people receive this change of notice, 95% of the time I recommend people file a written continuation of appeal. I recommend people file a written continuation of appeal even if they do agree with the assessed values. And why would I do that even if they do agree with the assessed value? The reason why I tell people to continue the appeal is for the simple reason that procedurally speaking, there is no other way to get the 3-year property tax freeze. Filing a tax appeal, negotiating a tax appeal, and settling a tax appeal is the best way to get your 3-year property tax freeze. Even if you agree with the assessed value, the problem is that in high appreciating areas, such as those counties in the Atlanta metro area, your property tax will likely increase the following year. These property taxes, based on the assessed values, will increase year after year until you do something about it. At some point, you will have assessed values go higher than what the actual value of your property is. Years ago, I learned this lesson the hard way. I remember one year when I thought to myself that I should file a tax appeal, but I didn't. I figured, well, it's a small increase and I will let it go. The problem is when the following year rolled around, the assessed value went up even higher. And that's when I realized that if I didn't file a tax appeal diligently, these values would continue to escalate without any checks and balances in place. The lesson that I learned that if I wasn't vigilant in filing tax appeals when I needed to, the assessed values would be out of whack, and I would be paying more property taxes than I should. So this is why I tell people who receive a change of assessment notice that regardless of whether they agree with the assessed value or not, that they should file a written continuation of appeal. That is the only way you're going to be able to get your 3-year property tax freeze. You have 30 days from the printed date of the notice to file your written continuation of appeal. It is well worth the small effort to do this. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. While you're at it, take a look at these other videos that I've recommended for you, and I'll see you in my next video.